APN Sports is proud to present coverage of the 2011 Chandler Bearcats. Today from Valley Christian High School, the Bearcats 2-0 taking on the Southeast Valley Heat. And what a game it was last week, as you see Weintraub warming up here and Coach Jeff Lake. They defeated the Mustangs 6-0. It was a great team effort, tremendous defense, and stopping truly one of the top teams in the state of Arizona. Number 15, Justin Wheaton, getting set for battle, and the always dangerous TJ Green. He'll get the start at tailback here today. The offensive front line has been stellar this year. Really, both sides of that line of scrimmage outstanding, led by 52 Kyle Soriano, Michael St. Onge, Ethan Burns, Dawson Studding, so many great names, Ramon Colon, Kevin Cunningham, and it has been a total team effort in their first year of existence. The Bearcats are 2-0. So Jeff Lake will be sitting this one out as head coach. He'll be up in the broadcast booth here. He'll be the public address announcer. Let's go down to the field and listen in on this pep talk.
We are number one. This is where we play. This is where they lose. Bearcat football. On me. Bearcat. 1, 2, 3.
All right, the Bearcats are ready for battle. We'll be back with all the exciting play-by-play in just a moment.
Kurt Weintraub. Number 89, Ethan Burns. Rounding out the Bearcats is number 94, Isaac Knight. Captains on the field right now are Justin Wheaton, Caleb Pitts, Kyle Soriano, and Nick Braswell.
Well, unfortunately, Coach Jeff Lake is not coaching on the field here today, nor is he coaching from the press box. He's the public address announcer for today's game. And so he had a chance to introduce the 4 team captains out there as we are getting set for Phoenix American Youth football action here from Valley Christian High School. Last week, a very impressive victory. The Bearcats, as many of you know, or all of you know, this is the first year of existence for this organization. And to come out and beat the Mustangs with Kobe Taylor and Keith Taylor and that great staff they got over there, Jeff Peacock, that was a huge victory for this organization. And now they're going to be taking on the Heat of SEV here today. Mylan Pitts, Tim Wheaton, Pete Munguia, Dion Green, Jeff Weintraub, and Alan DeGraff are the assistant coaches for Coach Jeff Lake. Alan DeGraff, I believe, is the interim head coach here today. So the team getting their final instructions before they head out onto the field. And doing the kicking honors, only first names here for the SEV Heat, and this is Brighton, number 63, back to receive. Parker Welsh, number 22, and today's starting quarterback, Caleb Pitts, number 12. Caleb Pitts out of the Gilbert Dogs Youth League last year, and here's the opening kickoff, and this game is underway. It was a knuckleball or a ground ball picked up there by Parker Welsh as he races across the far side of the field, and he's up across the 40 and finally pushed out of bounds somewhere near midfield. A very impressive return of, well, I would say close to 30 yards depending on the spot of the ball. And Justin Wheaton is coming out. I thought maybe he was the starting quarterback, but it looks like it's going to be Caleb Pitts. So we're set to go. First play from scrimmage from the 50-yard line. First down and 10. They feature Welsh and the tailback of TJ Green. He gets the call here on first down, slicing through the defense. He's got one man to beat. He's going to take it 50 yards to pay dirt, and just like that, the Bearcats lead it 6-0. What an impressive run and a great job of blocking up front. Ramon Colon, Kyle Soriano, one of the team captains, 52. 57, Ramon Colon, as I mentioned a moment ago. Ethan Burns, Kevin Cunningham, Adrian Harris, And a great job by that offensive wall. And they really opened up a lot of space for T.J. Green and that 50-yard run. Welsh's extra point, the 2-point conversion, is good. So our score here, just moments into the ball game, 8-0 in favor of the Chandler Bearcats. And you're watching the Bearcats on APN Sports. Jeff Lowry with you from APN Sports. We're so glad you could join us here from Benson Field. You look at the two return man, the far side, that's Bellamy, number 34. And here's the kick. And this is a line drive wobbler, and it actually hit one of the up men at the 30-yard line, and he is going to be dropped after a 1-yard return. Outstanding coverage led by Isaac Knight. A great job by Isaac. He had a big game in week number 1, and, of course, the defense last week, stellar, in pitching a shutout against one of the top teams in the state of Arizona, the Chandler Mustangs. First down and 10. And SEV gets pretty good starting field position. And they'll try to run the ball, and they are going to be hit for negative yards. What about Dawson Studding? He had a big week the last couple of weeks. This guy lives in the backfield, and that's a negative yardage play. And it's going to bring up second down and long. The quarterback for SEV is, well, his name is Porter. They'll send one man in motion. Could have been a penalty there, no call, and the pass is complete. Outstanding throw and catch. Iniguez is the wide receiver who made the catch. Porter on the pass. He's a southpawer. That means he throws left. And it's going to bring up a third down and about 8. Well, the crowd making a lot of noise here at Valley Christian High School, the Bearcat faithful. Spread offense here for SEV, and the Heat trying to go with an end around. That play, you cannot afford to run a play that takes that long to develop. Kevin Cunningham, amongst a couple of others, including Nick Braswell, who had a sensational game in weeks 1 and in week number 2 against the Mustangs. So it's fourth down, SEV coming out with a spread offense, but I'm sure they'll do a quick kick here on the shotgun formation. A dangerous play. And they don't get a whole lot of yards on that, and it will be down at the SEV 43-yard line. So that is where the Bearcats will take over. So you get a close-up look at Cameron Garcia. First and 10 from the opponent's 43-yard line. Backs are in the I formation. Looks like they moved it up to the 44. And Green, who went 50 yards on his last touch, is going to get maybe 2 on this play. Sensational defense. And Dixon wrapping him up for about really a 1-yard pickup. Second down and 9 coming up. Pitts in at quarterback. Soriano the center. Handoff to the fullback, and he just went right behind the blocking of his right guard. And a good job there is at Cologne. I believe it was 57. 51 is in there on the lead blocking, Arthur Dolman. And now let's call it third down and 6 here for the Bearcats. First quarter action, they lead at 8-0 over the Heat. Handoff, Green again, big hole straight ahead. Slicing through that defensive secondary, breaks a tackle near the 20. He's off to the races and into the end zone. Well, he's done it again. This one goes for about 40 yards out. And Green has his second touchdown of the day, and it's now 14-0 in favor of the Bearcats. So Parker Walsh is in to kick for 2. Parker Welsh, and a high towering kick, and it soars through the uprights. It's good. And it's 16-0 in favor of the Bearcats. First quarter action. And the adjusted score on our Benson Field scoreboard, brought to you by our Athlete Recruitment Films. So here's the second kickoff of the day by the Bearcats. Fielded back around the 15, the 25, excuse me, and outstanding special teams coverage there, led by number 28, Race Bloom. Speed Racer Bloom was on the play, and number 89, Ethan Burns. Burns does an outstanding job out there, and checking into the lineup, Kurt Weintraub, number 88. First down and 10, ball resting somewhere around the 26-yard line. Back to pass, and going down on a quarterback sack. I don't know if he tripped over his own feet, but nonetheless, great pursuit there, led by Dawson Studding, and in the area was Nick Braswell. So they lose big-time yardage, second and a multitude here for SEV. They lose about 4 or 5 on the play. Rolling out to the near side, Nick with a big-time hit on the quarterback. Oh, he really laid the thunder that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and long. So SEV looks a little overwhelmed here by Jeff Lake and his outstanding defense. The Heat need a big play on 3rd down, and the quarterback rolling out to the far side, and Porter still on his feet, and he's all the way up to the 38-yard line. A fine run there by the Heat quarterback. And I don't know if he got enough for the first. He sure did. So he picks up the 1st down. That is the first down of the play, of the game, I should say, for the Heat. First quarter action, 16-0 Chandler Bearcats. You're watching the Bearcats on APN. Handoff straight ahead. What a read coming in from the outside. And wrapping up Luke Wilson underneath, and it looked like Dawson Studding got in there too. So the crowd responding to the public address announcing of Jeff Lake. 2nd down and 12 coming up for the Heat. Rolling out to the near side and in trouble, and that's a quarterback sack. Down he goes, and it was Kyle Soriano, one of the team captains here for the Bearcats, and he got in there with lightning-like swiftness. That is the end of the first period. It is all Chandler Bearcats from Valley Christian High School. They lead it 16-0. 3rd and long. Handoff, nope, nothing doing there either. And Studding getting the job done, and what a first quarter he is having. Ethan Burns may have got in on that tackle also, and now it's going to bring up about a 4th and 18, and I'm sure the Heat will be punting here again. High snap, in trouble, and the punter is going to have to take it, and he's going to be dropped, and that is going to be another quarterback sack here. Tremendous job, Luke Wilson. Kyle Soriano was living in that backfield. Great job, 89, Ethan Burns. 16-0. Now, officially, we have come to the end of the first period. Second quarter action, 16-0. Jeff Lowry here from Valley Christian High School. Temperature still above 100 degrees here, and getting great starting field position from the 25-yard line. And the inside handoff goes to Garcia, and he's going to be stopped cold. Couple of changes. Jonathan Lakes is back in the lineup along with 51, Arthur Dahlman. 2nd down, we'll call it 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Bearcats. The quarterback is Caleb Pitts. He will hand off. They will go to Garcia, off tackle right. And he's going to get about 5 yards, leaving a 3rd and about 5 coming up. It looks like he's right around the 20, and that's where they place the football. 3rd and 5. Let's see if the Bearcats can convert on a 3rd down situation. This is their first 3rd down situation of the game. Caleb throws complete to Justin Wheaton. A 20-yard pass play hits to Wheaton and adds 6 more onto the tally. It is 22-0 Chandler. All right, they're going to go for 2 again. Parker Welsh. And now they're going to run the ball, and I don't know if they're going to make it. That was some good purple defense clogging up the middle there, and they are going to be denied. But it's 22-0 here in the second quarter. A 20-yard pass play from Caleb Pitts to Justin Wheaton. Squib kick, and it's going to be covered up and taken care of. Good ball management there by SEV at the 42-yard line. So they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 42. You look at number 25, Solomon Conway, getting some action on special teams. Great job by the offensive front line. Soriano, Burns, Cunningham, Cologne. I think Dahlman was actually out there on that touchdown pass, but a great team effort and a lot of good blocking as the defense comes back for the Bearcats. They're stringing this play out big time, and that was a monumental hit by Cameron Garcia. So big Cam comes in there, Cam Newton Garcia, with a tremendous play for negative yards. I mean, he came out of nowhere. And that'll probably make the highlight play on the year-end highlight film for the Chandler Bearcats. 2nd and long, 2nd and 15 here. The quarterback's in trouble. Look at this defense led by Isaac Knight. He got in there with tremendous quickness, and Michael St. Ange. Just a phenomenal swarming Bearcat defense. And now it is 3rd and about 18, the ball back at the 34-yard line. They're going to work out a shotgun, but this Bearcats defense just too much today for the Heat. 22-0 is the lead. Here's a quick pass, a little screen over the middle, and reading it well. Lakes was in there, but I think in on the tackle might have been Nick Braswell. I didn't catch the number, so it's 4th and 15. And for the Heat, they have been in this situation all too many times today. Penalty marker is down. Offsides, encroachment on the defense. Now it's going to be 4th and 10. Check that maybe about 4th and 8. I guess it was 4th and 13 earlier. So it's 4th down and 8. Let's see if SEV considers this 4-down territory. They'll send one man in motion. Here's the quarterback throwing a screen pass to the near side. And a nice catch, but a great open field tackle. Nick was there. Phenomenal defensive play. I'll tell you what, this is one of the best defensive players I think I've seen in the junior midget division. Well, the sun just keeps coming in and out here as we try to adjust the camera. 105 degrees, our game time temperature here at Valley Christian High School. 1st down and 10. The ball resting at the 45-yard line of the Heat. 22-0, handoff. A little misdirection for Garcia, and Garcia picks up a good 3 yards on the play. Lead blocking, Ramon Colon, number 57. Number 88 out there, Kurt Weintraub. Isaac Knight is out of the ball game, and now checking in is Luke Wilson. 2nd down, actually picked up about 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6. I formation, pitch out, Green. He's already scored 2 touchdowns here today. He breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. He's inside the red zone, and he has just done it for a 3rd time. He's got the hat trick. An impressive day and a great first half for T.J. Green. And again, the lead blocking, Arthur Dahlman, 81, Michael St. Ange, 52, Kyle Soriano, 57, Ramon Colon. And a great, great job here. I was trying to impersonate Jeff Lake. That's how he says Ramon Colon. 2-point conversion. No, this is a 1-point conversion, and it fails. So maybe they should go back to the kicking. It's 28-0 here, second quarter action. Well, you get a look at the Bearcat faithful here in attendance. Boy, you would have thought there was about 200 people here with all the noise that they're making here, and that's great. Great to see the support here of Phoenix American Youth Football. So here's the kickoff, and look at the coverage there. Coming up big time, Ramon Colon. What a tremendous defensive play on special teams. There he is. Well, I'll tell you, they're working on all 8 cylinders here today. It's been a great ball game so far. 28-0. T.J. Green with a Very impressive first half. 3 rushing touchdowns. Timeout on the field, Nick Braswell, who suffered an injury last week, and we may not see a whole lot of him in the second half of the game. So it's 1st and 10. Here is SEV trying to go back to work and try to make this somewhat respectable. And they work out a shotgun, and the pass is going to be incomplete, or was it intercepted? That ball is picked off by TJ Green. Is there anything he cannot do on a football field? This young man can do it all, and he just picked off that pass. He's saying it's our ball, and it is, and the Bearcats will take over with outstanding field position. They lead at 28-0 here, second quarter action. First down and 10. They'll start this drive from about the 26-yard line. We got a stop and play. Illegal substitution against the offense, a 5-yard penalty. And it's going to move them back to, well, let's see, right around the 32-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Bearcats. Backs are in the I formation. Handoff goes to the fullback, and the fullback is Cam Garcia. Garcia across the 30 and back to the original line of scrimmage. Second down and roughly 10. 2nd and 10 after a 5-yard pickup. And here's Pitts rolling out, calling his own number. He's in trouble back at the 28, and that's a quarterback sack. So the Heat defense rising to the occasion, and well, certainly their best play either on offense or defense so far here today, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Pitts eyes over the defense. He hands off. Green looking for his 4th touchdown of the day. He's going to be stopped cold at the 25. It's going to bring up a 4th and 7. Yeah, it looks like we've got a whistle. This might be a timeout here, and it is. And that's the half. With the score, the Bearcats 28, SEV Heat nothing. The second half coming up next on APN. Getting a good close-up look at the 2011 Bearcats. We're getting set for the second half of this one. Parker Welsh to do the kicking honors. Islava is back to receive for the Heat. I think some of these names are made up on the Heat side of the field. And here's the kickoff to start the second half. And the return starts near the 20 as the Heat brings it all the way up towards midfield and the 47-yard line. So a great return, better than 25 yards on the return, and so the Heat will have their best starting field position in this contest. A 28-0 lead here for the Bearcats. And if you're wondering why the screen got a little dark there, that white tent at the field is causing a contrast problem with our camera, as this pass is going to be complete on a screen over the middle, but there was Kyle Soriano. He got some help from a couple of his buddies there, and virtually maybe a 2-yard pickup on the play. They're going to mark the ball right at midfield. Good defense, good pressure on the quarterback, and a great job by the secondary coming up and making the stop. They'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. Porter rolls out, and he got pressure in the backfield, and down he goes. And what a first half Dawson Studding had, especially in that first quarter. So now the Heat facing 3rd down. Well, the crowd was making a lot of noise early on, but here in this 3rd quarter with the game well intact for the Chandler Bearcats, everyone's gotten a little quiet here. So now it is a 3rd and a long situation here. They're set all the way back at the 45. Here's the quarterback. He's in trouble again, gets out of trouble, and gets the ball back to the 45. So he did a fine job. Porter did a fine job at least not getting sacked in that situation. Race Bloom, 28. Crowd making some noise. 4th down. Back to pass and throwing to the flats far side, and they are going to be stopped. They did not convert. Kurt Weintraub jumped right on the back. He got some help from Solomon Conway, and just like that, the Bearcats will take over on downs on offense again. So they have it 1st down and 10 from the 46. Caleb Pitts calling his own number, racing to the near side. The late pitch option play. Cam Garcia deep inside the Heat territory. As they come to their feet here at Benson Field on the campus of Valley Christian High School. Cam Garcia having a fine day here on this Saturday afternoon. 1st down and 10. Wishbone formation. Pitts. Pitch out, TJ Green working from inside the 20, the 10, the 5, his 4th touchdown of the night. How about that? TJ Green, 4 touchdowns, and it is now a 34-0 lead for the Bearcats. They're going to go for the 1-point conversion. Wheaton tips it to himself, and the conversion is good, and that makes it 35-0. So a great job by the Chandler Bearcats, and we'll be back right after this. Well, great job by Jeff Lake and his outstanding coaching staff that he's put together. Mylan Pitts, Pete Munguia, Tim Wheaton, Dion Green, Jeff Weintraub, Alan DeGraff. Done a sensational job putting this club together, and in their 1st year of existence, here in week number 3, they're going to be 3-0 at the conclusion of today's play. SEV will take over at the 40-yard line. No kickoff. Here's a pass, far side and complete, but no gain on the play, and maybe actually lost a yard. And look at Johnny Cox getting in there. Sensational defense by the Bearcats. 2nd down coming up. They'll send one man in motion. They'll run it to that way, and again, another great play by Isaac Knight, and Johnny Cox was also in there. Big 94 making the negative yardage play. And you got to feel a little sorry right now for the SEV Heat. This team is has been literally just punched in the face here today by the Chandler Bearcats. They've had only 1 first down all day long. Handoff straight up the middle, and they're going to get stopped cold again. Bottom of the heap is Ethan Burns, 89. He makes a fine play. Wrapped him up with an ankle tackle, and it's going to be another 3-and-out for the SEV Heat. 4th down. As they work from a continuous clock now with the big 35-0 lead. TJ Green with 4 touchdowns today. That ball was partially blocked. And here's the return, and this is Pitts going to work, racing up the near sideline. He's going to take it all the way. A 42-yard return for touchdown. Caleb Pitts, but a penalty marker is down. So that will push them back near midfield. 1st down and 10. Handoff running straight ahead. And this time the Heat defense really stacked it up well at the point of contact and gets a good push. No gain on the play. Let's see where they mark the ball. They're going to mark the ball inside the 50, so they actually lost about 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 12. Wheaton in at quarterback. He wants to take off with it. He will. He's inside the 45 and wrapped up near the 40, and that's going to be very close to a Bearcat 1st down. He's a yard shy, and now looking at a 3rd down situation. 3rd and 1. Quick handoff straight up the middle. And Kurt Weintraub has picked up the 1st down. Purcell was in on the tackle that time, but Kurt Weintraub had to fight off a couple of defenders and pushed his way through as we head to the 4th period. And it is all Chandler Bearcats 35-0. Back here at Valley Christian High School, fourth quarter action coming up. TJ Green with 4 touchdowns. We've seen a couple of 2-point conversions by Parker Welsh. And that impressive 20-yard pass play from Pitts to Wheaton. That made it a 22-0 ball game. As the pitch out goes to the far side of the field, and here's Garcia going to work. And Cam getting a lot of carries here and a lot of playing time, and a big part of the success here today for the Chandler Bearcats cause, and he picks up a few yards on the play.
Good job, Billy.
So the ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line. Fourth quarter action, 35-0 in favor of Chandler. Jumbo package, wishbone formation. TJ Green, can he score 5 touchdowns a day? He ran out of real estate. That would have been his 5th, as he had the tightrope, the near sideline. A penalty marker is down.
Let's give him a hand.
Injured player on the field as we have a quick break in the action here from the high school, Benson Field. Now the ball resting at the 34-yard line inside Heat territory. Wishbone formation behind Caleb Pitts, and he's going to go to one of the up men, and that's Weintraub. Weintraub battles his way after close to a 10-yard pickup. The ball comes loose. Well, let's see if the Heat recovered the ball or did the Bearcats recover, and they did. Weintraub got his own fumble, if he did, in fact, officially fumble.
Second 11 for the Bearcats.
It's going to bring up a second down, and let's call it about 11 here. Officials talking it over. No hurry to get this play off. Again, a 3-man backfield here for the Bearcats. Pitch out, Green running right, trying to get the edge. No cutback lane, still on his feet, finally wrapped up near the 27. So a great job by the Heat defense. Dixon in on the tackle for the Heat. Let's see if the Bearcats can score yet again here. They did most of their scoring in that second quarter. Scored twice in the first. And here's the rollout. Here's Pitts in trouble. The late pitch to TJ, and he's just going to fall to the ground as the quarterback and linebacker Porter makes the play for the Heat. And you got to be impressed with the Heat defense. A hot afternoon. Wrong side of a 35-0 deficit, and yet this SEV team still out there making plays and looking pretty good here in this fourth quarter. So 4th and long, ball resting at the 35. Caleb back to pass, and he is going to be sacked. So great defense. Brighton was in there, number 63 for the Heat, and the Heat will take over on downs. Yeah, we're probably a little better than halfway through this fourth period. All right, here in the fourth quarter, the SEV Heat will be taking over on downs, and they'll be starting at their own 40-yard line. Porter, the quarterback, working out a shotgun. Takes a high snap. In trouble, being pursued there by St. Ange, who's had a big game here today. He takes off with the ball up across the 45, and then eventually brought down by Kyle Soriano, number 52. A gain of 7 brings up second down and 3 for the Heat. You're watching the junior midgets. Junior midget Bearcat football on APN Sports. Second down and 3. Porter, low snap. He corrals it, but fires incomplete to Garcia as the throw was behind the intended receiver. And there's Nick Braswell, who did not play in the second half but has had a tremendous season. He's been a vital part of the success of the Bearcats here in 2011. Third down and short yardage. Here's Porter, the quarterback. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket, and that's a quarterback sack by Isaac Knight. Tremendous defensive play. So that will bring up a 4th down and roughly 8, and SEV down 35-0 here. Late stages of this contest, they have nothing else to lose. They're going to go for it. They send one man in motion, Porter, changing his field of direction up along the near sideline. He's going to get the first down and more, or very close to the first down. A little bit of a late hit, inadvertent by number 88, Kurt Weintraub, but nice play there by number 24, the quarterback. As you get a look at some of the stars here, Kurt Weintraub has had a big game here today. First down and 10 from the Bearcat 45-yard line. 4th quarter action, 35-0 in favor of Chandler. And look at Angie Cox getting in there, a big-time hit for negative yards. The defense continues to make big plays here in week number 3. Johnny Cox. Boy, the crowd really came to life when he made that play. 2nd and 15 after a 5-yard loss thanks to the negative yardage tackle by a Johnny Cox. Porter, quick handoff. They'll run it straight up the gut. Slava picks up maybe 3 back from the 5 they lost on the last play. Soriano and a Johnny Cox again. So the Heat will be facing 3rd and long. Third down and 12 for the Heat. Coming out of the Southeast Valley Conference here in the greater Phoenix area. Spread offense, quick screen, and that's going to be another tackle for Cox. He was in on every play of that last series, and now 4th down and 12. Well, let's see if the Heat can convert here on a long 4th down. 4th and 12. From the Bearcat 47. They'll try to run it between the tackles. It's Johnny Cox again. He dominated that series. He was in on 4 tackles in 4 plays, and the Bearcats have won the ball game. Our final score from Benson Field, 35-0. You'll want to stay with us for our post-game coverage. We're going to have a chat with some of the players as the Bearcats run their 2011 regular season record to 3-0. So stay with us here on APN Sports. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Well, the Bearcats are getting a warm reception here from their faithful, the fans here on the near side, the home side here at Valley Christian High School. We're going to send it down to Jeff Lake. On the south end of the stadium, we're going to be talking to some of these players in a moment. Look at Angie Cox getting in there, a big-time hit for negative yards. Have won the ball game. Our final score from Benson Field, 35-0.
And you still have on your back.
All right, hey, straight line. All right, so just go left or right, or what do you want to do?
Straight line, not.
Okay, so, hey, Bearcats football, 2011, third game. You guys are 3-0. How's it feel?
Good.
Good, all right. So I've got the captains here. I've also got some outstanding players that played extremely well today. So let's start with Mikey St. Ange right here, number 81. Mikey, so you played D-tackle today. You played offensive line. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
All right, so how many tackles for a loss did you have? 5, 6, something like that?
No idea.
No idea. Mikey's humble. So Mikey had about 5 tackles for a loss today. Okay, handing over here, number 80, AJ Cox. AJ, how you doing?
Good.
Did you have fun today in the second half?
Yes, sir.
All right, so AJ, he made some tackles in the backfield for a loss today. How many do you think you made? 3, 4?
8.
8. I don't know about 8.
3 in the backfield.
3 in the backfield. Okay. All right, so AJ Cox plays D tackle and he plays some offensive line for us. Now let's move over to the touchdown machine. Number 5, TJ Green. How many touchdowns do you have today? I know you know. Come on. How many you have?
4.
4 touchdowns by TJ and about 200 yards. So TJ, how's it feel to get that many touchdowns in one game?
It feels good.
All right, you did that last year a lot. This year, it's a little tougher, right?
Yeah.
But TJ's he's primed and ready to go for the rest of the year.
Are we going to see that flip again in the end zone?
Did you flip last year? No. Okay.
That wasn't you?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Did a flip? Both teams played well.
Okay, moving over here to Kurt Weintraub. Kurt plays linebacker for us. He played some running back tonight, fullback. Kurt, did you have a good time tonight?
Yeah, it was fun.
All right. How many handoffs did you get?
3.
3 handoffs, positive yardage in a backup role at running back. But on defense, he plays starting linebacker. How many tackles do you have?
4 or 5.
4 solos and about 8 assists. Okay, moving over here. Number 33, Dawson, the sack machine, studding. All right, Dawson, how many tackles do you have in the backfield today?
Like 5.
Like 5 for a loss. Dawson's one of our star defensive players. He plays at defensive end. Now moving over to who has been in the past and probably will be again our MVP of the game. This is Nicholas Braswell, aka Nico. All right, he plays middle linebacker and he also plays starting fullback for us. Yeah. So Nicholas Braswell is he's a tackling machine. How many tackles do you have today?
I think, I don't know, 5.
5 solo tackles and a bunch of assists, and then we pulled him out to let him get a rest. So Nicholas Braswell is a starting linebacker for us. He's one of our best players. Now moving over to the quarterbacks. I got Caleb Green and I got Justin Wheaton. Caleb and Justin are both very, very experienced and fine quarterbacks for our team. Caleb threw a couple balls today. Threw one to Justin for a touchdown. It was beautiful. Caleb, how'd it feel to throw the ball today and have all that time?
It was nice.
It was nice, right? And Caleb, you had a couple nice runs today. Caleb also is our starting safety, and Caleb made some really game-saving tackles for us. He did a great job today, and he's always making interceptions and doing a great job for our team. And then Justin Wheaton, he plays wherever we ask him. He plays definitely. He plays on defense. He's a starter at safety. He plays on the offensive line at tight end. Goes out and makes catches, and he plays he plays quarterback and leads the team as well, just like Caleb. And so these guys all did a great job today. Panning around here, we got Jonathan Lakes. Jonathan plays defense. He plays wide receiver. He got a lot of time today. And then we got Cam Newton / Garcia. Kept saying Newton today. I'm sorry about that, but Cam plays starting receiver for us. He plays starting cornerback, and he got to carry the ball a lot today, and he did a lot of positive things. So those are the stars of our game. These are the guys that were standouts for us today for the Bearcats versus the Heat.
You're ugly. You got buddy ears. Rabbit.
I want to ask you something now your coach is gone. You're on a new team this year. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. You guys, you're on a new team this year. One person speak. What's it been like so far?
It's been really good. We've been working really hard and trying our best every game and every play.
You want to comment?
Yeah, we started off kind of weak, but we kind of built on from that. So,
I think we've been doing good. We had a good start of the beginning of the season. I think we're going to finish this strong and make it our way to Florida.
Well, all right. That's a bold prediction. What do you think?
I think we're good. I think we're better. People thought we were not going to be good, but they were better than we thought we were going to be.
Well, you guys, I think, I don't think you've surprised anybody, but you guys, I think, are on track to being a dangerous team come playoff time.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go Bearcats!